Moving on, President William Ruto says the government will lease out unutilized lands belonging to Kenya prisons. Speaking during the launch of a strategic plan for the State Department for Correctional Services and National Police Service, the president said his administration will work with the private sector in commercializing idle government land. He at the same time said the government will spend at least 28 billion shillings on modernization of police equipment in the next 2 years.
President William Ruto graced the launch of 2023-2027 strategic plans for the National Police Service and the State Department of Correctional Services at Kenya School of Government. The president spelled out his plan to support the National Police Service by implementing all the recommendations of the David Maraga's Task Force report on police reforms.
I'm very happy that we have implemented phase 1 of the recommendations that was made by Maraga. And I want to commit that all the other phases are equally going to be implemented. I understand very well that our men in uniform security agencies operate in very difficult circumstances. Sometimes we don't appreciate enough the kind of challenges they face and the kind of support that they need.
The president says the government will start leasing out lands belonging to the Kenya prisons to private developers for commercial purposes.
We have so much land in the hands of government. We have seen what commercialization of these lands can do. There is every reason why we must work with the private sector to commercialize the pieces of land that we have, produce food, produce other products.
The head of state further disclosed the government's plan to spend 28 billion shillings in modernizing the police equipment. For the last 2 years, 9 billion shillings has been spent on modernization program, an investment the president says is impactful to the development of the country.
I want to commit that that process of modernization, I intend to see it to completion in the next 2 years.
The government is also set to procure 1,000 police vehicles next year.
I want to commend the leadership of the police and all the policemen and women for what they are doing in matters protecting citizens, their property, and their lives. I must commend them.
Gishuki Washira, Prime Edition.